And this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe?
What's up guys, Masta Styles here, bringing you another episode in the Let's Play Eternal Evolution series. And if you're new to the series, make sure you go and check out the older content. So today we're going to jump right into it. I'm not going to waste too much time. I am actually going to summon for Motoko, aka MK. So let's get to it. I have 100 limited tickets. I am going to only go up to pity because I know that Aries is going to drop in the next update, and also I do have the footage for that because this was pre-recorded footage of me picking her up, and I wanted to show you guys that I did pick her up here, which is at pity. And then when Aries comes out, because I missed out on him the last time because I decided to pass, but this time I am going to pick him up and get the 2 copies, one from pity and one from the giant tower. Full warning for anyone that's thinking about summoning for the giant tower, make sure you do all of your summons for Aries. If you do summon on the collab event hero banner, it's not going to count towards the giant tower. So that's just a heads up. Here I was trying to see if I could get me an extra copy, but it didn't work out. So I'm gonna go in, pick up my gene hybrid here, which would also bring me up to a 3rd one. I need to check just to make sure. I think it's number 3. And I'm also gonna go over here, collect a couple of stuff, and then go over to evolve our new MK, which is joining the squad. I am gonna also show you the summons I did for Aries, and I passed on him in the beginning of the No Money Spent series because at the time I didn't really see the true value in Aries, but this time, now that he's back around, I decided that I am going to eventually invest in Aries. But I want to finish out Motoko first, then I will go for somebody else. Like I said, I have 3 gene hybrids, which is all going into Motoko. I need a couple of copies to get her to Immortal, and then eventually bring her to EX30. And she's my replacement for Dom. I don't have Dom yet. If his banner ever comes up, I am going to pick him up. But right now, I will continue to use Motoko as my 2nd main damage dealer. And then of course I want to pick up the new support, which is going to help because technically as of right now I don't have Miranda, and Rani is at a low level. Getting a new support hero would definitely help. As you can see, Batuo is there. You need a couple of copies of him, which is going to help. I love that you can use any resource or food to pretty much level up these time traveler heroes. I think they should come out with some elite time travel heroes. That would be pretty cool. You know, it's something new to the game, but you know, probably not gonna do that. I'm very interested to see how they're gonna expand this time travel faction, and I think they might drop a new SP character, which would ultimately make or break the game. So here I'm gonna continue to invest in MK because, you know, I said it, she does a lot of damage. Want to pick her up if you're new to the game because Dom hasn't been out in a month, and she's a great replacement. So now I'm actually gonna show you me summoning for Aries like I promised. I don't have enough to pick up the gene hybrid there, which is the reason why I'm going to summon for Aries, because that way I can use the resources here to pick up the other gene hybrid, which will ultimately go into MK. And that's kind of what you want to do, utilize your gene hybrid to build out your main damage dealer. And that's why I was so quick to bring Sif to Immortal. MK is next on the list to go into Immortal. So here's Aries. I do need him for the PvP aspect because that's where he reigns supreme, especially at the lower level accounts. And obviously if you're new to the game, do not miss out on Aries once again like I did in the beginning, because I had to do some resource management. So now I'll pick up my extra gene hybrid and I'm going to take it and put it into Motoko. Now let's take a look at our heroes and see what level they're at and how many triple S's. As you can see, I got a lot of triple S's and a lot of people I need to work on. But like I said, I'll focus mainly on my damage dealers. But let's check out the level. 220 is the main issue right now, and then eventually getting everybody to 240, and from there we can do hyper evolution and so on and so forth. So actually here I've been trying to get everybody over the 220 mark, and then I can pretty much focus on one to bring them straight to 240 instead of going little by little. So I'll take Sif to 240 and then MK. So here I'm just showing you a little bit of what Ares can do when he's added to the team. I'm still not using the support yet because I feel like I don't really need it, and I am going to change Daniel off of this team when the new support comes out, and I'll probably end up changing to Resh because his throwing ability is cool, but we also have Ares which can get across to the enemy team and bring them in, so we don't really need Teresh's ability to throw people in the back line. And you know, Teresh has run his course. Maybe when I get him to a higher level, I'll bring him back, or I get a good frontliner. So now I'm going to take you into the main boss, and I'm pretty much running the same team, but this time I put Fiona in there because she does give you a little bit of extra damage. And with this one, you know, your points will get better once you get the new heroes. And for me, I'm just doing it for the red runes, and that's what you should be doing, because if you do these fights every day, it's pretty much what you could get up to at least 5 red runes depending on your ranking. And this is just, you know, going in, taking 6 minutes, and you pretty much get some red runes. If you're looking for a team, I suggest you use this one. It works for what it's worth. You know, I am in whatever the top 20 or whatever number it is. I don't really know. I don't pay attention to it. My main focus is to make sure I do the fights every day to get those red runes, and that's what you should be doing, because again, anywhere where you can get red runes, you want to make sure you participate, especially when it's free. I know a lot of people don't really care for this update or event, but at the same time, you do get free red runes every day. So you want to make sure you participate in your fights, and then also help out the collective if you do your fights every day. I know the update isn't the greatest, or the collaboration event isn't the greatest, but let's focus on what we can get while we're still playing the game. I'm hoping that the next update will bring some better things and hopefully make the game more fun for those people who are probably on the fence or thinking about quitting. But you know, for me, I'm still having fun with the game. I love making content for you guys. Show me some love on these videos. I'll continue to make content for you guys. So I want to thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Until the next one, peace.